We're here to meet the happiest people on planet Earth, but why is it that the happiest people are surrounded by arrows and swords and they dance with no smiles? He's explained to us that back in the day, when they would welcome guests into their home, they wouldn't know what the guests wanted, whether their motives were to be friends or to betray. And so they've always been prepared for battle, for war. And this is just a custom of their tradition, to welcome you in a way that shows their power, their ability to defend themselves. But after getting to know each other, I can see we've gotten through that wall. Now, I had a burning question that needed answering. Did the Abuis consider themselves happy? I spoke to everyone I could, from these ladies to this guy, and of course to Pak Abner. And using our translator, we actually had a really awesome chat.
Abui, kami lebih bahagia karena kami orang gunung, tapi tarian kami membuat tarian selalu dicari semua tamu datang di kampung kami.
Pak Abner explained that his people are very happy, and he believes it's because they continue to live off their land, practicing the same old traditions, and best of all, getting to share that with the outside world. After some Aeroside chats with Pak Abner, I felt more at ease sitting next to this warrior, and I felt like I saw a side of happiness that I simply hadn't seen when I first arrived. But I still didn't have any of the answers I needed. What made the Abuis truly happy? To find out, I needed to become one of them. So I asked Pak Abner to put me to work. He's tired. We don't take breaks here. Back to work. So what we're doing here is using these sticks. Yeah, I know. Well, he said it better than I could, but basically this is going to become pig mulch. This is what the piggies eat.
Oh, it's a little mommy.
It's time to go to work. We've got a big day ahead of us. So this right here is another home in construction. The entire home is made out of bamboo, which is literally Mother Nature's building material. It grows an inch a day in prime conditions, and it's rock solid. Put a few layers of bamboo together, and you've got yourself a really strong building that will last many decades. I think if there's one thing I can see from our time here, is that life is simpler here. People get to spend time with their close family. And while it's definitely got to have some unglamorous moments and some really tough days, I think that one thing that's really beautiful about this is that their entire life is right here in this village. All the problems of the world kind of don't exist here. If there's one thing that's been taking some of my joy recently, it's been the anxieties of my business, having a lot going on and going through a very transformative chapter of my business, completely renewing my entire team. And this stage has put a lot on my plate, more than I'd like. Some of my greatest points of happiness have been those moments of disconnection. And that disconnection is exactly what I felt high up in the remote mountains of Takpala village.
For the last few hours, I've honestly been having the time of my life here playing with all the kids. I first started with limbo and it escalated into playing Duck Duck Goose, which we renamed Bebek Angsa. And it's just been such a fun time with the kids. As you can see, they're my new best friends. This is what happiness is about, guys. Being present, having fun.
I think this moment speaks for itself. Are these people the happiest people on earth? Look, I don't know. But I tell you one thing, their lives are spent together in community, in tradition, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to be invited into their village. It's been a beautiful day, and I definitely see a lot of things that are just frankly not very common these days in the Western world.